And your tech sucks.
An error occurred.
Oh, on mine again.
Yeah, you got a jacked up Facebook profile.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know.
now it's saying it's live.
I'm about to say it ain't jacked up. It's just trying to keep hackers out like yourself.
Funny how it only happens on your Facebook profile.
Yeah, because my Facebook is something somebody would hack.
Your Facebook is something that needs antisepticism and
Whatever.
all
You know
sorts
what?
of
I need some
things.
light.
No, your face is
No, you're
well
not
lit
going to
enough.
say what you're not going to say that.
I just said it.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Just said it, folks. We're here. We're back.
Oh God.
It's not watching Amazon.
No, that's done.
Wait a minute. What is it?
That's been sunset. It's past the mic.
And you are.
The bold one, the cold one, John. Colder Ice Lawson. Salute, Sven.
I'm Brent Leary. Sometimes things change and
Not
sometimes
your
they don't.
hat.
Hey, Sven. Salute. 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 Frequency. I got to figure out a better way to open this since I got so used to saying, this is watching Amazon.
You just
He's the
changed
cold
that to
one, the
pass
bold
the
one.
mic.
I gotta figure it out. I'll work on it.
Work on it.
It might take me a few months.
Well, it doesn't really matter.
It matters to me. It matters to the multitudes out there that are listening to us right now.
I know. All the millions.
Are we allowed to talk about? No. 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 Sorry, Sven. Can't do that. Sven is really stuck on Rams and bagels. Blueberry bagels.
Yeah. You're pretty stuck on Rams, so there you go.
Well, that's America's team.
Oh, please.
The world champion. When you say Rams, you need to say world champion before you say Rams.
Most of the times when people say Rams, I'm like, who?
That would be Falcons.
No, everybody knows the Falcons.
Won a Super Bowl yet?
Everybody knows the
Falcons. That would be the Falcons.
I will travel around the world and see people in Falcons t-shirts.
It'd be like, hey, there's another loser. Look at him. Smile. Wave at the loser.
All right. I don't want to do this. I do not. This is not football season. So I don't need to be called a loser right now.
I can't wait for football season.
Yeah, me either. Yeah. It's the only season I look forward to anymore.
Anyway.
Yep.
So you're the one that came up with this topic.
Which topic?
Which topic?
Yeah, which topic?
Pass the mic could be a... Sorry, Sven. We're not passing the mic over to you today. You'll have to just go with what we talk about. Maybe there'll come a day, though. We have to think about that one. Passing the mic to an extended pass. No?
You never pass the mic to the audience.
Wow.
Then you lose control of the conversation. And so if you want to lose control, then that's when you pass the
mic. Okay.
Yes. I learned that from a great teacher, speaker, and trainer.
Gary V?
No, he's not a great teacher, speaker, trainer.
What?
I mean, he's
as
far as I know, he doesn't teach how to speak. So
you taking shots at your?
That's not shots,
your boy.
I mean, that's not shots. I mean, that's not his thing. He teaches about how to, do your finance and business and all that. He's not a speaker trainer. So,
who's the best speaker trainer you know?
The best speaker trainer I know?
Yeah.
Okay. It would be definitely. Now, see, I just lost his name. Well, how can I do that?
Sounds really great.
No, it's just like literally. Oh my God! You asked me too soon. I'm going to come right back to that in just a second. I can't believe I don't remember his name right
Just
now.
blanking on
I
the
just
greatest
I
speaker
totally,
trainer in the
yeah, he
land.
is. He absolutely is. Clint. His name is Clint. Clint Arthur. Thank you,
Eastwood.
Clint Arthur.
Clint
Clint
Arthur.
Arthur. Yeah, Clint Arthur. He would be in my opinion, greatest speaker trainer.
Okay. I
Mhm.
have no idea who he is, so
No, you don't need to. You're not a speaker. So
I do speak.
see, that's the difference.
I don't make a big deal out of it.
That's the difference.
I
I
don't
mean,
be pumping myself up.
anybody would have learned how to use a keynote or PowerPoint can claim to be a speaker. I mean, that's
No,
not.
I don't
Yeah,
claim to be a speaker. I've spoke.
yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. You speak.
Get
You
out of
got
here
some
with that. Don't
slides,
be
and
trying to slight me.
I'm not trying to slight you. I'm just saying you're not a
You better step
speaker.
off.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
You
You're
get
an
out of here.
educator. You know what? Here you're more of an educator. You're that kind of a
I'm
speaker.
like KRS-One.
No, you're not entertaining at all.
Knowledge reigns supreme over nearly everybody.
Everything.
Everybody.
Thing.
Body. Or everyone. Anyway. What makes, I know we're going off a little bit of a tangent
that's why
here.
we're passing the mic.
But what makes a great speaker trainer? What are the qualities?
See, that's the funny thing, and I'll be very transparent about Clint. It's because you have to watch him speak, right? And learn from watching him. A lot of times that's even better than the things he's teaching you. That's pretty funny. I don't, but he'll teach you one thing sometimes, but then if you watch him, he's doing something completely different.
So, in other words, being a great teacher means do what I say, not as I do.
No, I'm saying this is what makes him great is because when I watch him do what he does and what I glean and learn from it is so like another level than any other speaker trainer I've ever seen. So there's like baseline stuff that you're going to teach as a speaker trainer about, knowing your audience, getting the topic together, having an opening, a closing, all of those kind of, parts to being a great speaker. But there's just there's a difference of about 1% between a good speaker and a great speaker. And that 1% is what he brings when he delivers these kind of things. And that's what makes him a great speaker. And if you can sit and watch him and peel that apart, then he's on another level. So he should be really happy that I've given him all of these props. But
So
honestly, he's that way.
it's better to watch him than it is to actually listen to what he says.
Well, what I'm saying, I think, is that when you watch him, you get the 1% extra. And that's something that you can't necessarily get out of a book or a course or even, kind of package it up and say, do this. You just have to see it. It's almost, well, you know what? It's like Gary Vaynerchuk too, right? Because he's not a trainer, but he's a great speaker. If he could teach you how to speak like him, then that would be something unique. But it's kind of hard to teach something that comes, so naturally to you. I used to tell people it's hard for like Michael Jordan to ever be a basketball coach because he has natural talents that you just simply can't get out of a textbook, And
well, I would say maybe in addition to that, because he could do all these things, his expectations for everybody else are completely out of whack because
they would be.
Nobody else can do the things that he could do.
They would.
So even if he's trying to teach you, you just can't do it.
Right. But here's the other thing. Without a coach, he would not be great.
Well, without a good coach, he wouldn't have been
I'm
great.
just saying, yeah, of course.
Like real coaches, not these. All right, I'm not going to get on my rant.
Yeah, I mean,
you're trying to get me started on that.
Go ahead, go for it.
I don't want to do that.
Oh,
I don't want to go on a rant.
Oh, darn. Really? Okay, good. I know what topic to bring up.
You know what a great speaker does?
What they do.
Acknowledge the audience. And you said, Shay, hello to cousin Gar.
What's up, Garfield?
You don't call him Gar or Field? I don't know.
You're so stupid.
What up, Field? Nah, that
Oh
don't
my
sound
God.
right.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right at all, bro.
Sorry, Gar.
Okay.
Garf.
How about just
Man, you guys are very formal in your family. Garfield.
uh, anyway?
Welcome, Garfield. We are glad to see you.
Sure am.
See, I'm doing what a good speaker does. Acknowledge the audience.
You're doing what a good host does.
I do that too. I'm a good speaker, trainer, host.
You are a good speaker.
I know how to speak the English. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So what's up with this antitrust legislation stuff? You're the one that brought this to the attention here.
Yeah.
Why set the stage? Talk about why antitrust legislation seems to be gaining steam. Everybody seems to be on board, but maybe there's some things regular common folk aren't thinking about.
Well, I mean, they're running a commercial here in Georgia. Have you seen the commercial?
Which one?
Where it's got this person that's delivering a package. He looks like an Amazon driver, but he's not. It doesn't say Amazon, of course. But then it said, that vote no on this bill. I don't know what the number of the bill is, right? But any rate, it's trying to make it look as though that the antitrust law that's coming out against marketplaces is something that's going to jeopardize your sale, or not your sale, but your one-day delivery with Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Before we get into that, being a good host, I want to acknowledge Sandy Lowe.
Hi, Sandy.
Actually, I shouldn't have done that because I got a bone to pick with both of y'all.
Why is that?
You're out there.
What?
A couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Having brunch or whatever it is.
Absolutely.
With Sandy. I'm stuck here. Y'all don't even know each other if it wasn't for me.
So?
And you guys are out having brunch, and I'm sitting at home.
You're the one that won't get on a plane, fool.
I take offense to that. Having brunch.
Blaming us.
Where did you guys go, by the way, for your brunch?
Oh, we went, I don't know the name of the place, but we went to this nice hotel on a hill. She'll tell you.
You know what?
We did try to call you.
I was working. See, I don't have time to sit around waiting for people to call me from brunch to talk about how great their brunch is.
Exactly. See, so we don't want to be that busy, bro. The Claremont. We were at the Claremont.
You know where? I told her.
What?
I told her
San Francisco.
She should have just taken you to the IHOP.
I would have been happy there too.
Or they don't have no Waffle Houses out there.
Oh, Waffle House would have been, awesome.
Anyway, I take offense just because.
Because you jelly.
Garf, my man Garf got his passport, man.
Fantastic. Everybody should have a passport. Everyone should have a passport.
I got to update mine. I got that. Delta sent me a message saying you got 6 months before yours lapses.
Oh, then you can't leave the country. Because most countries require you to have 6 months or more left on your passport and so many pages or more in the back, which is really kind of dumb these days. I mean, what do you need pages for? But
being a great host, I would like to say hello,
Penny.
To Penny.
Hey, Penny.
P&Y stand for?
I think that's a company.
Penny Y Clark? Really? Is she one of your mentees or whatever?
She's not a mentee. She's part of the mastermind.
What's the name of the mastermind, by the way?
TSP, Traffic Sales and Profit Mastermind.
How many people
Boom.
are a member?
Over 200 right now, and I think we're gonna double in just a few weeks. So, oh, there you go. It's Penny without the vowels.
Oh, so she kind of came up with that.
Penny,
Okay.
PNY,
I
Penny.
like that. PNY.
Yeah, I like that too.
All right.
That's cool. PNY.
Okay.
All right.
Getting back to this,
Congress
antitrust
is considering legislation that can jeopardize two things. American consumers, this is Amazon writing. American consumers love most about Amazon: the vast selection and low prices made possible by opening our store to third-party selling partners and the promise of fast free shipping through Amazon Prime. So
That's
basically,
See, that was really, they said the two things people love were the wide selection and the low price. I would say it's probably more wide selection and quick delivery.
Right. But here's the deal is that they have used so many things to force third-party sellers to use their Amazon Prime warehouses that it's an anti-competitive. And we've talked about this several times on our old show.
But you know what I consider to be anti-competitive?
What's that?
If it takes too damn long for you to get me my stuff. That's very anti-competitive right now.
It's not going to take any longer than it takes other people. I mean,
well,
but here's the deal. Anyway, it's an antitrust lawsuit because Amazon used this strong arm to get third-party sellers that were independent to use their warehouses or not be favored or given visibility on their site. So
let me ask you a question though. Mm-hmm. On average, and I don't even know if you know the answer to this or not. On average, do you get your stuff faster if it's delivered via FBA or if your vendor that you're buying this from is not a part of FBA?
I mean, they've set the bar so high now that everybody's trying to meet that bar. So, but I mean, just general, if I put something in the mailbox, it's not guaranteed to be there in 2 days.
Whereas if you use the Amazon delivery system,
if you put your products in Amazon's warehouse,
right,
and allow them to pick
FBA, you go the whole FBA,
then you get a special badge, you get higher placement, and you get 2-day shipping guaranteed to Amazon Prime members.
Right. Oh, to Prime members.
Exactly.
See, exactly.
Yeah, it does make sense. But if you can think about antitrust, that they've set up an edict that you have to opt into to be competitive.
Well,
and
let me ask you this. Why wouldn't you do it? What are the reasons that you would not go that way?
It costs like hella of a lot, and you're already on a platform that's taking 15% for selling on the platform, and now they're opting you into something that has an expense to it that you have to pay for as well. So I mean, it's.
But let me ask you this: just general statements. On average, do you think that the additional costs that you have to incur by going into that program, are they offset by an additional amount of sales that you generate?
Let's put it like this. How about this? It's offset by the fact that they charge $139 a year for those customers to be in the program. How about that?
That's like a completely separate component
that's like you're double dipping. That's like you're double dipping. You're getting money from this side and you're getting money from this side. I ain't never even thought about it like that until you just brought
I don't really think you're double dipping.
I'm just telling you, you're getting paid on both ends.
Well, but you're
you're
also investing in infrastructure to enable to do that. And it's not like it's a one-time expenditure.
Okay, but
They've been doing this since the beginning to go from from a month delivery to a week delivery to 2-day delivery to a day delivery.
Who was doing a month?
Back, I think in 1997, I didn't get my stuff within a week. I don't think.
All right.
By the way,
thank you, Fred Flintstone.
Before we go any further, being the good host that I am,
hey,
I would
Valencia.
like to say hello to Valencia.
Absolutely.
Valencia. I like that name. Valencia.
It's awesome. It's like makes you want to go like this.
It does.
Valencia.
It really makes you want to spread your arms out and like
welcome.
Yeah, like you remember that show Fantasy Island?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
You were old enough. When you were a kid in the 80s.
I was a kid in the 80s.
You know what? Dude.
Well, okay, you're jumping all over the place.
I know, but I'm sorry. I had to do that. Oh, and because I'm a good host, I have to say hello and welcome to Jeff Moore. Hello, Jeff.
Jeff, what's up, brother?
Jeff, are you a part of the Colder Ice Mastermind group?
It's not the Colder Ice.
I don't know what it's called.
TSP, Traffic Sales and Profit. TSP Mastermind.
Are you a part of that?
Yes.
Jeff is? Okay. Why don't you just call it the Colder Ice?
Because it's not mine. I'm just the coach.
It's the Fred Flintstone for me.
Oh, yeah.
What the heck is that?
That's why I just called you.
I ain't no damn Fred Flintstone.
You are Fred Flintstone.
You'd be Fred Flintstone. I'd be more
in
Barney Rubble.
1997, we would have to. It's like, come on, bro. Seriously? How are you comparing?
You would be Fred Flintstone.
How are you comparing 1997 to today?
I just said when it first got started, their infrastructure was set up to get deliveries to you, within 30 days or something. Now, because of all of their investment, I get stuff literally within hours.
Was it 30 days? Seriously?
I don't know. It was more than a week.
Okay.
I don't think.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
So that I'm saying.
I mean,
oh my God!
What?
We're getting testimonials up here now.
There you go.
Oh,
Don't hate. Gosh.
Jeff. I'm gonna have to introduce y'all to some real coaches up in here at some point.
Good luck.
Some real coaches, some real speakers. Where's Dr. Funk? We need to get Dr. Funk on our show. That's my boy. Dr. Funk had it going on. That's all I'm saying. Okay, getting back to the antitrust stuff.
You got me today, bro. I ain't even gonna mess with you today.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna let you alone.
I feel like that commercial that you said runs, that, of course, that's coming from the corporate kind of side of the house, I'm guessing. But are there things that consumers in small businesses should be thinking about or be aware of that could be unintended consequences to any kind of anti-competitive legislature that looks like it will side with the small folks over the big guys?
Okay, well, let's get to the crux, okay? This bill prohibits large online platforms like eBay, Amazon, or anything like that from engaging in specific activities that include giving preference to their own products on the platform unfairly, and limiting the availability of that same platform for competing products. That's, what the problem is here. That's the core of the case, right? And Amazon probably has tiptoed into a danger zone with what they've done with Prime.
Okay. I don't want to sound like I'm taking up for the big guys.
Well, you are. We know.
But, and this is not just about, Amazon. This is kind of like, generally speaking, going back to 94, 97. Stop laughing. When somebody tried this crazy idea of selling books. It wasn't even the cloud back then. It was what did we call it? It's just called the internet or the web or something. I can't recall. But the idea of selling something digitally and getting it actually delivered physically to your doors within a week or a month back then,
or just ordering it online in general
there
without
was
leaving your
no,
house.
most people couldn't even comprehend
Fathom.
that as
Yeah,
actually working or being a thing
absolutely.
or
Yeah.
trusting it. So this, Bezos, for the most part, went out on a limb trying to see if this will even work or to make it work. There was no guarantee that it would work.
I
That
get what
people
you're
would,
saying.
yeah.
Just skip to the
So
end. Skip to the end.
okay, so because it did work
Uh-huh.
and it got huge, it
Yeah.
got big.
Yeah.
He also reinvested to make it get even bigger.
Yeah.
We can't just out of hand
Regulate it.
Yeah, say they did something bad and they need to be regulated because they didn't do anything bad. They did something incredibly good, so good that it made him the wealthiest person in the
We're not
world.
talking about the principle of Amazon. We are simply talking about the nature of preferencing your own products on a platform when you have third-party people that you have let onto the platform, giving yourself an unfair advantage over the people that are also on your platform. If they would have stayed to themselves, there wouldn't be anything. This only comes into play once they open their platform to third parties.
All right, let me ask you this.
And just to go back to your first initial thing, just because you invented the automobile doesn't mean the government is not going to come behind you and implement speed limits.
Okay, now this is good.
You see what
this
I'm saying?
Good. But before we go any further, being the good host that I am, I would like to say hello to James E. Johnson. James, thank you for joining us. And let me just ask you one question. Well, let me ask you two questions. First
What's
one,
the E stand
are
for?
you a member? Wait a minute. Are you a member of the Colder Ice
Mastermind?
Mastermind?
Mastermind.
Yeah, that. Are you a member of that? And also,
Oh,
do you go around introducing yourself as James
God.
E. Johnson?
Oh my.
Do you have like a shortening? Do you go by Jim, Jimmy? Just curious. Just let us know. All right. Is he in your mastermind, by the way?
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Well, maybe he will be after checking this out.
After you
All
get the name right.
I said James E. Johnson.
TSP Mastermind.
Oh, that. Yeah, that. It's so much easier for me to just say Colder Ice's Mastermind than that other thing. Because I don't know what it stands for. And I really don't try to tell me what it stands for.
Anyway, okay. I can't with you today. Today you are.
Oh, look.
Not yet. Not
See,
yet.
By the end of this show, James E. Johnson is going to be a member of the Colder Ice, whatever the other name of it is, Mastermind Group. All right.
TSP. What is so hard? Here, let me put
I'm not down with TSP.
Yeah, you know me.
I don't know. Not that well. All right.
Oh, man.
Now.
You are in rare form. And you know what? You're getting funnier as this drink gets lower.
What are you drinking, by the way?
I am drinking tequila.
Really?
On the rocks.
Get out of here.
I like tequila on the rocks.
I should have had something.
Yeah, you should have had something.
I got this. Look at this mug I got.
Oh, how nice! What's
mug.
What's the side?
Oh, it's a dog. It's our official CRM players mascot.
Mug.
Yes, it is. Yes, merch will be coming at some point.
Okay.
What's this saying? What flavor of this haterade?
Yeah, I tell you, bro. I'm telling you.
Usually it's cherry Coke.
Yeah.
Coke Zero. Cherry Coke Zero.
Coke Zero.
Make sure I get that right.
You
And I
nailed
don't
it, bro.
consider it haterade.
No, it's totally haterade.
Look, I'm over here selling his mastermind group, the Colder Ice BLT, whatever it's called. He's going to have a whole bunch of new people, and it's all going to be because of me.
No, they're not gonna be able to find the page, bro.
Because of the great host that I am.
You are stupid.
Taking time to greet each person individually. All right. I love the points. It makes a lot of sense. And I do believe there has to be some level of regulation, because the one circumstance back in 1994 is completely different than what we have today.
Yeah.
So I think there always should be some kind of equalizer, or I shouldn't say total equalizer, just something that allows things not to get too far out of balance. And it does feel like
it could be a little bit.
We are pretty out of balance, but I don't think we need things that try to completely disrupt a company just because they've been extremely successful.
I don't think that's the reason.
I don't know. Some people,
I mean, if you
get
look,
that feeling from.
Here's the thing. If you look, and so here's the funny part, right? Somebody sent me this, right? Now, this is inside of Amazon. Somebody sent me a screenshot from Amazon's forums, inside of the seller forums, right?
Right.
And Amazon sent out a notice to sellers and asked them to read this post inside of the seller forums, right? And so here's the funny thing. Amazon says, I encourage you to read a blog post. They talked about the blog post that they put out.
The one you sent
Amazon.
Me.
The one I sent you. Yep. Read it in its entirety to fully understand our position and why Amazon opposes this legislation. Obvious. Here's the funny part. It says, together, small businesses and Amazon have created one of the greatest partnership stories in the history of retail. 2 words, bitch, please. We ain't never felt like partners with Amazon, and Amazon has never treated us like partners. Amazon treats you as completely replaceable and a piece of shit. That's the way I feel. All right? Not only me, but a lot of people on this thread.
All right, let me ask you a question.
That was just hilarious. Now you want me to do you a favor.
I want to explore that a little bit. So I get that. I definitely understand why small businesses in general probably would not feel like equal partners with Amazon. Okay. That is not a shock, not a surprise. But before we go further, being the great host that I am, I would like to welcome Lisa Childs Lingani. And I sincerely hope I said your last name right. Thank you for joining us.
What's up, cuz?
Like let me ask you, can you send me shoot her the link.
You know what? I can't comment.
You can just go. Comment? She's on Facebook. She's probably watching it on your Facebook.
Oh, okay.
So you can do that.
Yeah.
Because I'm guessing Lisa is a member of the Colder Ice
family.
PYT.
No, she's
mastermind group.
She's a member of my family.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a cousin.
Oh, so we got my man Gar. And Lisa. Okay.
Man, okay. I apologize for this fool today.
What? I am greeting everyone.
That with their name, their full Gar is not a name.
Come on. Me and Gar go way back.
All right. You got a new nickname for Gar.
Well, wait a minute. Where is Bundling Betty? Wasn't that her name? Bundling Barbara. Isn't it Bundling Barbara?
Bundling Barbara. I don't know. But I'm going over to my Facebook page right now and posting a link for you guys in the chat on Facebook under the live here.
So while you're doing that, you need to answer your cousin's question here.
What's he saying?
Net. Is it not good to be a seller on Amazon.
It is great to be a seller on Amazon. But here's the thing. When I say these things, right? Like bitch please and all that kind, I'm being funny. But the other thing is I don't want people to misrepresent the relationship you have with Amazon. So the reality of it is a very dominant major corporation and you a lowly small business. And that's the way it is done inside of Amazon. There's very little actual support, right? They don't have a ear to listen, and they take action against your account and treat you as if you are guilty before you have any chance to rebut some of the charges against you. So you have to understand that. So I'm really just trying to wake people up. Don't let the roses fool you. They just sending you that kind of you're partners because they want something from you.
We really, I wish we could get somebody from Amazon on to have a frank discussion about this.
They would. You know what? There's the thing is, and I've talked to him. I mean, I got representation at Amazon. I talked to them, but the deal is they know it. So since they know it, they can't respond.
So why do you think all right, so you answered my boy Garth's question. See, I could call him that. You
didn't already, yeah. Garth, there you go.
All right, so you answered it. So on net, it's a positive to be a partner of Amazon.
Don't call me a partner.
I didn't say. Well, there are senior partners and junior partners
on their platform.
There are senior partners and junior partners.
Actually, there's not, man. I've seen $10 million sellers get the boot overnight for bullshit. So,
but wait a minute, isn't that a good thing? Like you don't feel
that they treat everybody the same? Sure,
that everybody is treated the same.
Yeah, that's why I said. But I said that before. We're all lowly pieces of shit because if you're a $10 million seller, there's at least 10 more $10 million sellers that want to sell that exact same thing.
Name me a marketplace, if you can, or any kind of big tech company that you partner with, or you are on their platform that you feel treats you as an equal.
See, here's my thing, Brent, which really I don't think you really comprehend. Okay.
I'm trying to.
I know, but I want to really make this so I pay Amazon for this service. Okay. I pay Amazon to warehouse my products, to pick, pack, and ship my products, to handle the customer service. I pay them. They're not doing any of this shit as a, just because we're partners bullshit. No, actually, I employ Amazon's warehousing FBA service. I pay my fee, but
so you don't want to be a partner. You don't want to be viewed as a partner then?
I want to be viewed as a partner.
As a customer. I'm trying to figure this out.
Look, I want to be viewed as a paying customer. A partner is what me and you do. How much you pay me to show up?
The same amount as you paid me.
Exactly. We partners.
So you don't like
but here's the deal. If you paid me, $10,000 to do this show, then that will change the balance. We're not partners anymore, are we?
Yeah, but you don't have to worry about that.
No, but I'm just
you will never have to worry about that.
So I'm just saying, so that changes the balance. So you can't call me a partner when I'm actually paying you for the service. Let's get it. Don't get it twisted here. That's what ticks me off about Amazon.
So when you see other businesses acting
that I pay,
that are in the Amazon ecosystem that view themselves as a partner, why do you think they do if all sellers are pretty much treated the same way.
Mm-hmm. I honestly, to be completely frank with you, I've never met one.
You've
I've
never
never met
met.
a seller
Okay.
that's a high income seller or a brand new. Well, a brand new, they would get it, but they probably think they're partners. But nobody that has done uh, long term sales on Amazon that I know of are confused about the relationship. They don't walk around saying, "Yeah, we partner with Amazon." No,
Let me ask you, Walmart, do they have an FBA like service, and do they charge sellers to use it?
I don't think it's actually. Excuse me, up and
Hey,
running yet.
see, that will keep Jeff and who else is no, Jeff is already in.
Did you?
James,
What?
you might have just lost James to join the mastermind because of that belch.
I'm sorry.
That was
I
really nasty.
apologize for you. You know, the bad part is this microphone is right there in the chest.
Oh, we heard
So you
every
probably heard.
last
I'm so sorry.
piece of that.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I belch. So, did you put Jeff's last comment up with the dollar signs? Yeah. Thank you, Jeff. I want to make sure people see that. But because Brent makes so much money, so much.
Wait a minute.
He ain't
I'm
coming up
not
on a quarter.
I'm not the e-commerce multi-billion platinum seller going all around the world talking about how much I've sold and you should sell like me.
I've never said
What the hell?
I've never in my life said that. You don't want to be like me.
Wait
be
a minute.
Better.
Does paperless billing get you paid faster?
Yeah.
I'm still trying to find out, does it or not?
See, people don't know what that is. So you bring it up the past, bro. Chill out.
This dude, the bold one, John Clorice Lawson, he was featured on an American Express national commercial.
Oh my God.
And he's up here talking about I make money.
Oh, bro,
this dude
this
speaks all over the world. Wait a minute. Was it just last month? You were in Australia talking about social commerce or whatever it is.
Don't. Why you going? Whatever.
I ain't gonna let this lie get to our audience of friends and
but it's
family.
true, Brent. It's true. You're never coming up off of no dough. It's true.
Let me just talk to my cousins, Lisa, and Gar for a minute. Is you fronting? Isn't he fronting? All right, let's go. All right. All right. So net. Is there? It may not be eBay, it may not be Shopify, but is there any technology platform, marketplace, whatever you want to call it,
that has an FBA to it?
That has something of the equivalent that you feel an actual partner for using? Or is
partners,
it just
that's what I'm saying is partners not the proper word. That's not the proper terminology. We're not partners. They offer a service, we pay for a service. What is that? That's not a partnership.
So why, and Amazon isn't the only one that says it, why do these technology companies, these marketplaces, why do they word the phrase partners when they talk about folks that sell on their platform? Because it's not just Amazon that says that.
Yeah, you're probably right. But I would say that these other, I don't know. If I'm just paying to list your product on this platform like eBay, right? On eBay, I pay to list the product, and then when the product sells, I pay for a fee because it was sold on their platform, right? Is that a partnership? Possibly. It's definitely more of a partnership than FBA because FBA is on top of this flatline partnership. FBA. So everything with Amazon is equivalent to eBay if I'm shipping the product myself. It's equivalent, right? But you throw on another level where I pay for you to pick, pack, and ship out of your warehouse, then I become a vendor, or they become a vendor to me. I think the better word is vendor. And what's the other side of a vendor? Who pays the vendor? You know?
ND.
Okay. Vendor and vendee. That would work. Right?
All right, let me ask you
That's
this.
our relationship when it comes to FBA. Amazon itself as a platform
Right.
would be closer to a partnership, because we have an agreement. This is how it goes, and you give it up. But this, you charge me for a service. You are a vendor to me. And I don't think Amazon treats us as vendors
Okay.
or partners.
So what's the number one issue or complaint, or however you want to phrase it, between, I don't want to say the partner of you and Amazon, but the relationship between you as a seller and Amazon as a marketplace / platform / your logistical back office?
Yeah. What are you saying?
What is the biggest complaint issue
I think
that
the
you
biggest
have?
complaint is the commingling of the two. That's the biggest complaint. And I think there is
The
something
marketplace and the platform
the marketplace and the FBA services,
and the FBA.
right? Because you called it, and I thought that you hit the nail on the head when you called them. What did you call them? You said something in there about them being let's call them a fulfillment service. Okay. So if I went to a third party fulfillment service, right, then I would be they would be my vendor for fulfillment. And if I violated or had something go on with my Amazon account, it wouldn't affect my relationship with that vendor, would it? So you see what I'm saying?
No.
Right?
So because
Amazon, yeah, go ahead.
let me say, because Amazon is a marketplace,
Yep.
because of their ability to attract hundreds of millions of customers.
Yep.
Now, that's all one
separate
thing.
though. That's one thing. Separate.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Take that off the
Then
table.
then they have these services.
Then on top of that, they have these services.
They got
Yep.
logistics. They got
logistics.
fulfillment.
Yeah, well, that's
They
all
got
logistics.
shipping.
It's all logistics.
They have
But you said
now
logistics,
they have,
that includes all that. So they got a logistics service on top of that.
all right. You can say back office. All right,
Back office.
So they have the marketplace. They got the back office services, and now becoming, I think, even more important, the digital marketing platform, because most of the interactions are digital now when you're looking for stuff. Because they offer all of those services,
and they're all tied together.
Is it less attractive that they have all these services and they're tied together, and that if you do wish to partake in it, it's a one-stop shop, versus you finding your own logistics? Well, let's say your own back office complete.
Yeah.
From
all those components to the back office.
And your marketing. So everything is disconnected, but you'd have more say over how you use it, what you use, and then you go to the marketplace.
Right.
Isn't there something to be said for the company having a little bit more say over those areas if they can combine it and deliver it for you as a paid service? Versus, all right, I want to have the control, so I'll stay out of FBA, and that allows me to do things the way I want.
Right.
it feels like you still have a choice.
You don't. That's the problem. That's the anti, trust issue. Is that if you don't use their services, you will not be favored. They
Okay,
favor
that
their
makes sense.
products that use these extra services over products that are fulfilled by the third party or a different fulfillment service. That's the
Okay.
whole antitrust issue.
But I think the last piece of the puzzle is because we all know if we order something from as a consumer,
Mhm.
if I order something from Amazon and it may be fulfilled by a third party seller, sometimes I don't even recognize if it is. I just see what I want and it
You
says the
just you
price
just click it. Yep.
and it says if you order now, you'll get it.
Yep.
Boom, I'm buying it. I'm not even putting it in the shopping cart. I hit the buy now button
Yeah. Because you're a member.
because I'm a member and because 99.999% of the time I get the thing I order when I'm expecting it.
Absolutely.
And that's a guarantee
It's
that
fantastic.
Amazon cannot give unless you're using all their
service.
components.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why I'm saying that shouldn't be glossed over in this
Nobody's
argument.
glossing that over.
I think the folks who say, the folks who said that we don't feel like we're forced into using this in order for us to actually get sales. And in all actuality, I think they are
If that look, bro, if that were
because
the
of
case,
customers.
if that were the case, they wouldn't show these things and give them preference in search.
But I think the
Don't you
argument
understand? Do you understand the
I
fact that
understand,
there is
but
some sense of being forced or coerced into using that service? If you want to be shown on our platform, you know what? Here's the deal. Amazon would probably there would be no antitrust case if Amazon only allowed sellers on the platform that used FBA. The fact that they have a mix of the two and they show the people that have used their service over top and favor their products over top of regular people without that service, I think that's where the antitrust comes in.
I like this comment from, I wish I knew who Facebook user was. I bet Facebook user is probably not a member of the John Coderice Lawson, my whatever you call that thing. Probably not, because it makes sense.
But I mean, look at the last part. The last part of that sentence is the most important part.
But of course,
Read the last part. No,
of course,
go back.
Wait a minute. Of course,
wait, I'm not.
Of course, it paid off for Amazon.
No, just read it though.
I know what you're getting at.
Read it. What am I getting at?
The for them part.
And what does that mean? For who?
For the Amazon, of course.
Okay.
Why would they do anything? Why would they do any of this if it didn't pay off for them?
Okay, then don't call me a damn partner. Because if it ain't for us, we ain't partners.
But bitch. Wait a minute. How much money have you made off of selling on that platform?
I'm just saying.
Good Lord.
And
by the way,
audacity. It's Chris Green.
Even though we have 3 minutes left, I feel the need because I'm a great host. I'm an excellent host. To thank Chris Green for joining us today.
Chris Green knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Is Chris Green a member of the John Coderice Lawson?
No, Chris Green is like the godfather of Amazon. What do you call it?
FBA?
No, not FBA, but yes, kind of FBA, but actually, oh my God, retail arbitrage.
Oh, that sounds real fancy.
Yeah. Basically going to Walmart, buying their shit and selling it on Amazon.
Arbitrage.
Like he wrote the book on it, bro.
So anyway, net.
Can't believe we talked about this the whole hour trying to make you understand. Why we ain't partners.
I think I understand why you feel that way.
Okay.
You're just a spiteful. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm not. I'm grateful. I'm grateful because I'm not confused. See, I will never let Amazon tell me I'm a partner. You'll never hear me say we're partners. I've always been the one that would tell you that the marketplace is going to do for the marketplace. It don't give two shits about you. So you need to do what the marketplace says and be in the best standing with that marketplace for you to actually get the best sales on that marketplace. But understand, y'all are not partners.
Is there any vendor out there you would say you are a partner with?
No,
Okay.
nope. Not Google, not Facebook, none of them. No, it's not. It's a vendor vendee relationship. It's not
Not
partner.
Walmart, not
Partner,
Alibaba, not
you know,
Shopify.
no.
Okay.
Partner would be if you came to me and you've got something I want, I've got something you want. We collaborate to make sure that we both get out of this relationship what we want, and we both have equal say and footing. That's a partnership. Other than that, there's no partnership. There's no This is just bullshit. It's like being married in the 20s, where the woman is in the back room in the kitchen barefoot and pregnant. That's not a partnership. A partnership is when you have equality. Equality is required for a partnership.
I will slightly disagree because I do
Okay.
think there are different types of partnerships where there are principal partners and
Mhm.
secondary partners. I think that's the case.
Give me an example of that, because I'm not in that world. So, what's a principal
Well,
partner? Would you say minor partner? You could be a silent partner. That's what I am at Amazon. I'm a silent piece of shit
don't
partner.
sound like you're that silent. But anyway, no, there are a lot of different kinds of partnerships, like in the enterprise technology space. Like,
Uh-huh.
for example, most of the conferences I go to, whether it's like Oracle, Microsoft, Salesforce, whatever, they actually have systems integration partners, independent software vendor partners, um, business
Right.
service
Okay. Yeah.
partners.
Yeah. 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 They
They
call
got
them partners.
they
Yeah.
call them partners,
Right. Because they're
and
paying them for services.
they're paying them for services. Sometimes they actually go into and bid on a project together.
Yeah.
So there are partners. But come on, at least if a company, we've been using Amazon, so we'll just continue using them for this example. If they invest tens of billions of dollars in the roads, the infrastructure, come on. I mean, they have a little bit more
Yeah.
invested than the
Absolutely.
individual
I'm not
seller
disagreeing
that
with
uses
that.
their platform.
I would
That's
never
all I'm
disagree
saying.
with that. I wouldn't disagree with that.
But it
Yeah.
feels like, I'm not saying you do, it
Yeah.
feels there are some out there who think like that.
They're haters.
There are a lot of haters out
There's a
there.
lot of haters.
Yeah.
I'm not a hater. I
Okay.
actually love what Amazon has
You
built.
just
I
crush a lot.
love I just crush a lot.
There
Not a hater. I just crush a lot. But
it
yeah,
is.
that's where I'm at right now. I don't know. I get it. I get both sides, but don't ask me now to come in and defend what the government has looked at and said it looks to be an unequal relationship that requires some legislation. I might actually agree with them.
I would too.
All right. And
Because
don't, and here's the other part. Don't
yeah,
pretend to me from Amazon's perspective that my relationship with Amazon is in jeopardy if this goes through. I don't see any difference with our relationship. Our partnership stays the same, whether the government regulates Amazon or not. It's probably better for me.
All right.
I'm just saying. If I look at all things being equal.
Hey, you are a long time seller on the
Mhm.
platform.
Up
You
until,
are.
up until today.
You were a long time. Hey,
Okay,
I think you have a much more balanced view of this than a lot of the sellers
me too.
that seem to articulate a position. Let's put it like that.
Yeah, I'm not
All
trying to
right.
burn. I'm not trying to burn the whole house down. Let's just get it together.
Because if you burn the whole house down,
We all suffer.
yeah, it's not a good thing. Anyway, I just want to say thank you,
Thank you.
being the host that I am, to everyone, including my cousins, Lisa, Lisa,
Where
and
was your
Garth.
cousin?
Lisa, Lisa, and Garth. I thought they were.
Those were my cousins.
All right, whatever. And let me extend an invitation to join the Cold One, the Bold One, John Rice Lawson's, whatever he calls it, mastermind group.
TSP Mastermind.
How can people join?
Actually, we're having. That's great. I'm glad you asked that. We're about to have TSP game plan. Right? Is it game plan? No, it's TSP Live this time. TSP Live coming up here in Atlanta, June 23 to 24 or 25. If you want to be involved, let me make sure this link is correct, or somebody else might be able to do it. But it's like TSP
Hi, cuz.
Live. See you, cuz. I don't know if it's tsplive.com. No, it's definitely not. Just put TSP Live in Google.
How do you not know this stuff?
Because I wasn't expecting you to ask me this. Go to trafficsalesandprofit.com. How about that?
Trafficsalesandprofit.com.
That's one. Yeah.
AKA Cold Rice's mastermind.
Oh, it's tsplive.tickets.com.
See, you all got it wrong. You got it wrong twice. All right, there it is.
I had to look for it.
Later, Garth.
Garfield, take care, brother.
All right, are you leaving town next week, or are you?
Yeah, on Thursday I will be out of town, so I don't know about Friday yet. So let's just say we're going to be here, but I'll know something later. Yeah.
See, she's saying bye to me.
Bye. She said bye, cuz. That'd be me. That'd be wow.
All right, we still doing this thing?
Deuces.
We're out.
Peace.